Create mod machines are either giant and complicated or small and compact. And at the heart of each of those machines are these three items right here: large cogwheels, normal cogwheels, and shafts. And today I'm combining all of that together. So what's up guys, my name is Jragon, and today I'm going to show you how to build this monstrosity, I guess I can call it. It is a super compact, self-sustaining machine that makes all three of these items right here. You can see they all get automated and put down right here, with a few byproducts if you guys do want to take those out. Now, this is not exactly super beginner friendly, mainly because it uses a lot of these mechanical arms, which takes a lot of breaths, and it's also, you know, a bit complicated. But that's what I'm going to go over, showing you guys how to actually build this here today. And if you guys don't even want to build this, I'll leave a schematic down in the description, because yeah, it is it is a bit much. To start off with, I'm just going to put the glass where it needs to be. So in this corner, we're going to start off with a 2x2 vault. And on that vault, we're going to put brass funnels, make sure they are facing outwards. And in front of that, we're going to put a 4x2 item vault. And into that item vault, we're going to put hoppers. And those each are going to be under each of these brass funnels. We're going to put 3 depots down right in front of that, and brass funnels on each of those with their respective filters for each of these items. And we're going to get 2 depots down right here, both with brass funnels. And in this funnel, we are going to do iron nuggets. And in this one, we're going to do flint. We're going to put down a water wheel right there with a encased fan connected to that. And on top of this fan, we are going to do a 2x2 vault. On that vault, we're going to put a brass funnel, make sure it is facing outwards. And we are also going to do a set of crushing wheels. And then connected to those crushing wheels is going to be 2 water wheels, just like that. And make sure you put water right where this fan is, basically just right in front of it, like so. Then we are going to get another brass funnel and a filter. And right under both of these water wheels, connected into this item vault and in line with the fan, we're going to put down a brass funnel, make sure it is actually facing inwards to the vault. And in the filter, we are going to put a piece of gravel and set it to deny list. And just make sure you pop that into that right there. Then you could just put a piece of water right there. It should turn everything on, which you can see we start getting the water particles right there. And where this piece of glass is, we're going to put a millstone, and right next to it, we're going to put a small cogwheel. And then connected to that small cogwheel, we're going to put a water wheel. On top of this 2x2 item vault, we're going to put down 6 andesite funnels. Now make sure that you put them above where this water wheel is, just like so. And make sure they are all facing downwards. And above those, we are going to put a few trapdoors. And that is going to be where the cobblestone is actually going to be generated. What you're going to do is take a bit of glue and glue all of these guys up, like so. And to finish up the cobblestone generator, you're going to put 4 pumps above the vault, just like so. Just make sure it's all in line, and make sure that the arrows on each of them are facing downwards. And above those pumps, you're going to put a fluid tank, 2x2. And in that fluid tank, you are going to put a bucket of lava. Now you can't do this itself just with the lava bucket in your hand. So if you are in survival, what you're going to do is get a item drain and another pump, and you can just do something like that, put the lava bucket in there, and then whenever you turn this pump, it'll just go into the fluid tank by itself. Connected to those pumps is going to be a small cogwheel. Make sure it is on exactly that spot above this crushing wheel. Then connected to this cogwheel, we're going to put 2 vertical gearboxes. Make sure they are not connected to one another, but they are facing that way. And then connected to those, we are going to put 2 normal gearboxes, like so. Then under this vertical gearbox, right next to the cogwheel, you're going to put another vertical gearbox. And connected to that, you're going to put a water wheel. Then you're going to want to cover this up with a little bit of glass and put a dispenser down right here. Make sure it is facing into the gearboxes like that. And you can put your water bucket in there. Now, if you want to, you can attach a button to this. You will need to turn it on manually the first time, and any other time that it automatically turns itself off. But by that time, there should be plenty of cobblestone in these item vaults, so it should run by itself for quite a long time. And now comes the fun part with gantries. What you're going to want to do is come down to this point right here. It's kind of hard to explain where it is, but 1 block over diagonally from this mechanical pump, you're going to put down 2 gantry shafts, and then shift click another one down so they're not connected. And you're also going to make this one too long itself. Then you're going to put a rotational speed controller. Make sure it is connected into this gantry shaft. And if you can't get it rotated the right way itself, you can always grab yourself a wrench, and you should be able to rotate it just like that. And then put a large cogwheel on top of it. Connected to these gantry shafts, you're going to put 2 upside down gantries like so. Make sure they are both upside down. On the bottom of these, you're going to put 2 of any block you want. I'm just going to use cobblestone because it's easy. And right in between these 2 cobblestone pieces, you're going to want to put down a brass funnel. However, you have to make sure that it is facing the right way, which is a little bit hard to do. So you can put a piece of cobblestone behind it, put the funnel down like so, make sure the arrow is facing outwards, and then replace that with the andesite funnel that you broke. It should be like that. And then in between these 2 gantries, you should put either a chest or a barrel. You're then going to glue together both of these gantry systems, the barrel, the 2 cobblestone pieces, and the brass funnel together, just like so. And then you're going to glue these 2 together, just like that. Now we're going to waterlog these just by right-clicking these mechanical pumps with a little bit of water. And we can see all 4 of those are waterlogged. Put back in our lava, turn this machine back on. And you can see just in a second, we start generating cobblestone once again. And once we get the right pieces down, it'll start going into the vault, but it is dropping exactly where it's supposed to go. We're going to get an andesite funnel, and we're going to put it right underneath this vault right here. Make sure it is facing inwards, so it picks up the cobblestone that gets dropped. And then we're going to do 2 hoppers. One that goes into this millstone, like so, and another one that goes into that vault. The reason why we do this is because in case this gets backed up, the extra cobblestone that drops down will go either into the vault or push down into here, and it'll just make sure nothing gets too backed up. Next up, you're going to want to get a basin and a mechanical press. And right on the outside of this brass funnel, basically right in front of it right there, you're going to want to put your basin. And then above that, you put your mechanical press, make sure it is facing this way. Then you want to make your water wheel connected to that, just like so. And next to that water wheel, you're going to want a large cogwheel, make sure it is facing outwards. And connected to that large cogwheel, you're going to want a small cogwheel, just like that. And you can put a shaft through there, and it shouldn't interfere with any of that. And then connected to this large cogwheel, you're going to put another water wheel. Yes, it looks weird, but it does work. Then connected to this shaft, we're going to go up to like so. Then connected to those 2 cogwheels, you're going to put down a gearbox, put a shaft down, put down another gearbox, and then put down a vertical gearbox like so. And on the underside of that vertical gearbox, put down a large cogwheel. And connected to that large cogwheel, right under this shaft, you're going to put down your mechanical mixer. And under that mechanical mixer, you're going to put down another basin. And right next to that basin, you're going to put down another depot. And then under this 1 cogwheel, you're going to put down a pump connected to that basin. Make sure it is directly inputting into it, just like so. And then you're going to get fluid pipes that come down and connect all up above this item vault. And then above those fluid pipes, you're going to put down 6 cauldrons. And you're just going to make a simple lava generator with this, using dripstone and then lava above it. And then you can just cover up the rest of the blocks with cobblestone. And you can put your 6 lava buckets down just like that. Now you can easily expand this in case 6 is not enough. You can put it over here, because you can see on this one there is just a little bit of space above right around here that you can put a few more if you would like, although that would mean that the pipes would act a little weird, but okay for right now. Then right above this middle brass belt funnel, you're going to put a water wheel right above it, just like that. And then you're going to waterlog this fluid pipe, make sure that spins. You're then going to put a large cogwheel on that, a vertical gearbox like so, and then a normal gearbox connected to that. And they're going to do 2 shafts coming over, and then 2 small cogwheels out from that. Above the last cogwheel, you're going to put down a chest, and behind that cogwheel, you're going to put down a depot. And behind that chest, you're going to put down an andesite funnel, make sure the arrow is facing outwards. And that is where you're going to be inputting all your wood at. Now, connected to these cogwheels, you're going to get a few crafters. One of them is going to be like so. Make sure all of this is connected together just like that. And make sure that this mechanical crafter is facing downwards. and then 2 more mechanical crafters on the back of that, and make sure this one is facing to the right. And directly next to this mechanical crafter, you're going to put a chute. And right under this one, you're going to put another chute. Then right next to this chute, we're going to put down 2 more mechanical crafters, just like so. And now it's time we start with the mechanical arms. We're going to take 1 mechanical arm, make sure it takes from the millstone and deposits into this basin up here. And we're going to put that down right there. And then we're going to take another one and make sure it does the same thing, but with the flint instead of the gravel, and put it right next to it. Then right next to this mechanical crafter and to the chute, we're going to put down another depot to make sure we can get the output from this. Then we're going to take another mechanical arm that is going to take from the iron and from the andesite, just like that, with these 2. And they're going to be deposited into this basin right here. And you're going to put that on top of this mechanical crafter and right next to this mechanical mixer. Then to get all of that running, we're going to put down a water bucket up here. And we're going to put down a stair right here. Make sure that the edge that is flat is facing out this way, so we can waterlog this without water coming down here. And we can waterlog this, and there we go. Now everything should be running, which it all is. We're going to make sure this is set to make andesite only. And we're going to set this to make andesite alloy only. Then we're going to take from this depot and deposit into both of these mechanical crafters. And you're going to put down this mechanical arm right above this chute. And then you're going to take from this depot right here, which is where the shafts come out of. And you're going to deposit them both in these 2 bottom crafters, just like so. And make sure that gets put in the right spot, which it should be connected to this large cogwheel right there. And then we're going to pull from this depot right here where the wood comes out of, and we're going to set that onto these 2 mechanical crafters right here and this mechanical crafter here at the end. Make sure that gets put down right next to it. Before turning on your machine, make sure that you actually put an andesite casing on this shaft above the basin. It's because cobblestone can sometimes fall in there, and we don't want that to happen because it'll back up everything. Of course, once the andesite is done, you can see this starts making andesite alloy. Then all you're going to want to do is grab a brass funnel, put it into the side of this, just like so, and then you're going to put water down right here, and that should be everything all good to go. You see all that gets deposited. We have now some shafts into this depot. That will then pick it up and deposit it onto these 2 bottom mechanical crafters where it's supposed to go. And after just a second, you see everything gets deposited onto this side where it's supposed to go. And in just a second, we get both small cogwheels. And once that other one is done, which should be in just a second, you see we get large cogwheels as well. But there you go, that is the machine all done. Now if you do want to go the extra step, you can put on this threshold switch with a redstone link. And if you just put it onto the back of this item vault, you can set the link up, put the redstone link onto the side of this dispenser right here, make sure it's on the receiving end, and once this vault is actually full up of cobblestone, it will turn off the dispenser and it'll turn off the machine that actually generates cobblestone. Then you can just leave it and let it run by itself. Everything will get ground down, and once it's actually not super thresholded and you have actual room in here, you can come back over and click this button once again, which will turn on the machine, and you'll be good to go. But there you go, that is that machine all done. If you guys do want a download for the schematic, there'll be one in the description down below, where you can just download it and paste it into your world. But that'll be it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, do be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, as I do this a lot, and it is very helpful, and it does let me know that you guys do actually like seeing this kind of stuff. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, depending on where you are, and I will talk to you all later.